there guys. Okay, so honestly, me and technology are not coordinating very well together this morning. Okay, so I'm here with my third and final collaboration video for Globeland, and I am playing with the fabulous stamps that I got from them. And as you can see, I've already done the stamping of 2 of them. I know it's upside down, but what I did were I did that side first, and then when I finished that, because I wanted to stamp on that side, I flipped it over and did it that way. But I love how that turned out. It's still cool. I love how the stamping, I love that one, absolutely brilliant. I really love this one, really do love that one. Yeah, but I haven't done the butterflies yet, so fingers crossed the camera will cooperate and we can do that one together. But yeah, so this was these, granted not in that order, and I know you can't see them properly when they're on the acetate. And then these were these ones, the dragonfly ones. But yeah, I absolutely love how they've been stamping. I am using the stamping platform today just because it's easy to do. Yeah, so I will attempt to do this again. Now, as I said, I'm using my stamping platform. I'm using archival ink, black soot archival ink, and then I'm just using my archival ink cleaner afterwards, not granted not on my fingers. I'm also going to be using some material that I stamped in previous video a long time, well, not a long time ago, but quite some time ago, and I'm debating whether or not to use this. And yeah, I think it goes that way. No, it's that one. No, it's not. Whatever. Yeah, I'm debating whether or not to actually use this. I pre-stamped this a while back in a different video, but I'm wondering whether or not to then just stamp over this with some of these. I don't know, the butterflies maybe, or something. Not sure. Yeah, so we'll see. But I'm also going to use some material, and after I've done the paper stamping, I am actually going to do some stamping on material with these stamps. So let's get into it, guys. Yeah, so I'm just going to lay these out wherever I want them, in actually no particular order really, just on the paper. So there we go. But yeah, really excited to see how these stamp. I love butterflies, all you guys know that. But yeah, so, and then this nice big one at the end. Actually, I'm going to swap that one for that one. Let's have the nice big one in the middle, showcasing where it should be. Okay, so lay that on there, put that on there, straighten that one up a little bit, and then again, you see how you focused, yeah, and then tap down on that, which picks them up to that side. I know you can't see properly, and I'm sorry about that, it's the lighting. Yeah, and then we're going to ink. So off we go. Awesome, look at that. Oh, eek. Okay, so make sure we get plenty of ink on there. And then just very quickly wipe around the bits where I've got it on the actual thing. Okay, let's put a little bit more ink on the big one, and let's see what we get, guys. And down we go. And I'm just going to put as much pressure as I can on this and hold it down. That way it soaks into the paper well. There we go. Oh, wiped a bit off. Don't think you can see it. Wiped a bit off there when I wiped around the stamp to get the ink off the inside. So we'll have to go back over that. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow, look at that. That's awesome. That's where I missed the ink, and obviously this is where the ink hasn't quite taken. Probably not added enough pressure. So I have no idea which is which, so I'll just do them all again. It won't do them any harm. And this is what I love about using a stamping platform as well, because when I put this back on, they're going to be in exactly the same place. So it's so easy to go back over when you've missed a spot, like I did on that wing. Okay, so I think I've got everything now. Let's just see. Looks like it. So let's just go back over them. So cool. I love that big one. Let's have a look. Ooh, that is cool. I love that. Okay, so this one's struggling a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is, that's this one. Like I said, I'm sorry you can't see this very well, but I'll bring you down a little bit so you can see a bit better. Yeah, so this one here is this one. And it seems to be having a bit of trouble, so I'm going to just clean it off with the archival ink. Again, this is what I love about the stamping platform. So I'm just going to clean it off with the archival. Kind of make sure it's dry before I stamp again. What's left on the tissue, I'll just run over the others as well, and I'm not wasting it. Also gives that a bit more drying time, because obviously if there's archival ink cleaner still on it, it's not going to take the ink. Yeah, so I'll just quickly run over them as well. Now let's see. Oh, that one, so this one hasn't taken there in that bit, but the rest have perfectly fine. That's good. Before I put ink on, let's just make sure they're all still where they should be. Yes. Okay. Does the paper look like it moved then? Alright, so now I'm going to take a little nail file, just a little emery board nail file. Whilst it's still on, I'm going to just rub over this, and it appears to be in the middle section here. I'm going to use the smaller bit for that. So I'm just going to rub that. Oh, sorry about the noise. Yeah, I'm just going to rub over that and then just get rid of the excess. And that's this one, so I'll do this one. Just not excess, but some of the like dust. There we go. This is a tip that I picked up quite a few years ago when I was doing album making, like mini album making, and I used to watch quite a lot of bullet journal videos, and they do it a lot in them when they use stamps. You just take, like new stamps, just take a nail file, and I'm just going to snap that piece off because that's not working very well. That's better, I can feel that. Yeah, when they're not working very well, or brand new stamps, this is what they do. They just go over the surface with something a bit rough, like a nail file. A little bit of sandpaper, but nail files work great. And yeah, it takes the ink better. Because sometimes when they come from the manufacturers, they still have a little bit of like coating on the surface. So when you stamp for the first time, they don't always take the ink very well. So, nice little tip. Oh, that took the ink a lot better that time than it did before. I see it straight away. And then this one. Yep, that one too. There we go. So, they should take this time. Also, sometimes it's just a case of pressure. Applying the right kind of pressure in the right area. So, let's just squish them down. Leave it for a few seconds. Some people count to 5, some count to 10. Just long enough to let the ink soak into the paper. Okay, so fingers crossed. That should have done the trick. Cool, okay, so it did with that one, but not quite with that one. Okay, that's not a problem. We just do it again. Ink. There we go, and that one. That corner, so it's this side, innit? Yeah, the ink's actually still on it. Right, so what I'm going to actually do, because they all stamp fine, I'm going to take those off, because sometimes the other ones might be a bit bigger than them, so especially when using a stamping platform. They're still in the same place, but now they're all off. It's just those two that are making contact. The others aren't making it wobble or uneven, so hopefully that might work. Kind of just trialing out. You've got to play around. Oh, I'm going to say that one didn't stamp, but it did. It's a half a butterfly, isn't it? Okay, so let's try again. Hopefully it should work this time. If not, sometimes it just takes a few times, that's all. Let's see. There we go, look at that. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, I love it. Absolutely perfect stamping that time. A bit wet on there. But yeah, pleased with that, very pleased with that. So as you could see, the other ones being on there might have been making it uneven. So let's just clean them off. But that is awesome, I love that. Perfect results there. So let's get them off. Get the ink off and clean the platform. Okay, so now we know they stamp okay on the paper. Oh, that's because I'm using thin paper. But now we know they stamp okay on the paper. Let's do some stamping on some material. Ooh, that's very dirty, isn't it? Let's get some clean tissue actually. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm actually going to retire the platform now, and I'm going to do the material stamping by hand, because I feel like I get more control doing it by hand than on the platform. Where's the instruction? There it is. Not that I need them, but I always put the instructions back on here before I put it away, and then I know where they are. Yes, so I'm going to seeing as how the butterfly stamps are out, I will use those first. So again, I'm going to stick with the black archive link for the time being. And let's see about these. I really like this one. Yeah, that one would be okay on there. What about... Oh, guys, I missed one. I missed a butterfly. It's still here on the acetone. Acetate. Not acetone. Acetone is what you put in with your art glitter glue and Fabri-Tac and art glitter glue. I can't believe I missed one. Okay, well, where did I just put it? Oh, it's there. We'll put that to one side and I'll have a do with that in a minute. Alright, so let's just see about that. Also, let's have a look maybe at these. Maybe add some dragonflies. No, I don't like that idea. What about the flowers? I don't really like that idea either. Maybe because it's not big enough. Nope, I'm not liking that. Okay. About a smaller butterfly. Let's see if this would work. Maybe. I quite like that one. What about a smaller butterfly? Let's maybe go that way and use this flower. Don't need to stamp all the flower. Maybe that way. Let's try that. Okay, so something you shouldn't really do is take the stamp to the pad. You usually take the pad to the stamp. In fact, before I do this, I'm going to put a piece of paper down so that I can get a stamp off on the paper. That's it. Alright, there we go. So, now I think this is the one that we had trouble with. So let's see how well this works. So, butterfly in the corner. Well, not in the corner, but in the corner. Hold it down. Give it time to soak in to the material. Hopefully the heat, the warmth from my hand might help. Don't know if that actually does help or not, but... Oh, wow. Oh my gosh! I love that. Wow. Love it. And then, what did we say about this? That way, but not all of it. So, if we do just this top half here. See, now that's one we had trouble with on the... I think it was that one. Were it that one? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was that one we had trouble with stamping just then. But, either way, whatever. In fact, is there any ink left on there? Let's get it off on here. Stamp off sheet. Okay, so now this one, I'm going to put it here, like so. Hold it in place. and then hope for the best. Oh, wow. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. I love that. Yay. How pretty is that? Cool. Okay, so there we go. That's one. Let's do another one. As I said, I pre-stamped these a while back, so yeah, I love the fact that you can then just still layer up with more stamping. That is so cool. I love it. Take a picture of that for the thumbnail. Maybe. Right, so what do we want to do on this one? I think we'll use the dragonflies on this one. So we have some small dragonflies. So let's have those. There's like 4 small ones. And let's use the big flower. Okay, so use the big flower in the middle and then we'll put the small dragonflies around it. So, and needing the wipe off sheet. Okay, so take the ink to the stamp. I hope I'm in focus. Am I in focus? Yep. I'm just gonna plop the stamp on. And then I'm going to actually just kind of put the lid over the top and put my finger in the lid. Because I think I keep moving it with my finger. Okay, so oh wow, that's cool. Oh, it actually stuck to it. That's cool. A little bit not as dark at the bottom. Probably not enough pressure on that side, but I'm not bothered about that. That's good. So, you know, that's where the stamping platform would have come in useful, because I could have just inked it and stamped again, but I'm not bothered about that. I'm happy. Really happy with that. Okay, so put that back on there. Now, this could be tricky. This I will take the stamps to the pad. And then just put it on there. One tiny little dragonfly. Oh, love it. Ah, see, you've got a little line around it there. This is where I could use my stamping block, and I'm not sure what I've done with it. Oh, hang on, I think it's here in my basket at the back of me. It is. Okay. So I've got a basket full of all my other stamps here at the back of me, and yeah, I've got some acrylic blocks in here, so okay, I'll use them. Because then I can see. Okay, so I've just used that one, so let's pop that on there, and again take the stamp, the stamp to the ink. Let's get rid of that. Got them little bits around at the bottom of it. No, you don't take the stamp to the ink. You take the ink to the stamp, and that's why. Okay, so just hold that on there. Where are we at time-wise? Oh yeah, we're okay yet. Okay, I'll take that off. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay. Get some ghost stamping going on. Now, before I do anything, I wonder, can I get that back on there, do you think? In the right place? Maybe. I'm going to try it. No, other way. How many times? Ink pad to the stamp, not the other way around. I may just end up ruining this, you know. Oh well. Oh, and I didn't. Nice one. Okay. So that's them two done. Now we're going to do this one. Oh, stamp to the ink. No, ink to the stamp. Oh, you know. No wonder I keep doing it wrong, because in my head I keep saying it wrong. Okay, so we'll put this one here. I'm trying to make it look as though the dragonflies are going to the flower. Oh, perfect. Love it. And then we have one big one left, which is this one. Okay, ink pad to the stamp. Make sure we get enough ink on its tail. Okay, wipe that off. And then this one's going to come swooping down here like that. I don't know why it keeps going so dark. The lighting. Oh, I love that. Yes, perfect. Okay, so now we have a little dragonfly scenery, which is cool. I love that too. So where's my butterfly? Okay, so we've got a butterfly scenery and a dragonfly scenery. That's cute. And what can we do on this one? Do you know what? I'm going all in on this one, and I'm going to do the floral scenery. I'm not bothered about the bottom bit. I'm just going to do the flowers. So I need a big lick on this one. It will, yeah, because I don't need the bottom bit. So I'm going to just pop that on there. And then I'm going to pop that on there, which will pick that up. And then let's ink. Make sure we get plenty of ink on it, because we're using material, so it's going to soak in. So I'm very generous with the ink. And then here we go, guys. Let's see, are you focused yet? There we go. And the excess that I put on will stamp down onto the wipe off sheet, so that's fine. Okay. Sorry guys. Just kind of in a world of my own now. Just looking out the window. Beautiful day today. It's chilly, but it's a beautiful day out there today. Typical autumn day. The sun's shining. You can see the trees across the street that are just beautiful colours right now. Gorgeous. I just wish the traffic would go away. Be a nice peaceful day. Okay, I think that's had long enough to soak in, and oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, I love it. Wow, look at that. Eek. Okay, so Oh, I'm well chuffed I decided to use them. Okay, so we have a butterfly scenery, we have a dragonfly scenery, and now we have a floral scenery. All with those stamps, just to show that it stamps, you know, they stamp just as beautifully on material as they do on paper, and I love these stamps. I love this one. I'm loving these stamps. I'm gonna have so much fun with these. Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna just pop them back on there and then I don't lose them, because I probably will. Postman. And yeah, I need to pop all the, oh yes, I need to pop all the butterfly ones back onto the butterfly card. But also we missed one, didn't we? So where's the floral? There it is. See, losing them already. Where's the floral one? Get the floral one on there. Get that off there. Put them to one side. Right, where's the butterfly one that I missed? What did I do with it? It's under here. There it is. Pop that on there. And seeing as how we have this beautiful floral scenery, I'm going to do this butterfly in a different colour and I'm going to stamp over that with it. In the meantime, no, I won't. I'll do that off camera. I won't bore you with that. Yeah, so let's get that on there. Before I do anything with this, I'm going to just go over it with the emery board nail file, because I'm not using the stamping platform first or anything. We'll stamp on the paper first though. What colour do you think we should do it, guys? What about a nice red or something? Let's see. Let's have some colour in this. What about that nice pink? Pink butterflies? Of course you can. Or yeah, I'm going to go for the pink. I think it's got to be the pink. Alright, so yeah, why not? Oh, look at that. Live dangerously. Because it won't be that pink on the material anyway, because the material soaks some of the colour up and dulls it down. Oh, that stamps beautifully. So let's see. Okay, what about a third impression? So what I'm going to do is, just thinking, maybe a first impression on there and then a second imprint on here, because it just dulls it down a little bit and it will still soak in. So let's see. I might have just ruined this completely now, but I don't care. We'll see. Okay, moment of truth. Oh wow, I love it. I love that. Beautiful. So pretty. And you can still see the black flowers through the butterfly wings. That is so cool. So there we go, guys. That just pretty much wraps up my collaboration videos for Globeland. Keep saying Beebeecrafts. Globeland, I think I've said this, but Globeland are a sister company to Beebeecrafts, so I keep wanting to say Beebeecrafts. And I have worked with Beebeecrafts before, you know that, guys. Well, those of you who watch on a regular basis know that anyway. But yeah, but I love how these turned out. That is just awesome. I really, really, really do love that. And then the paper version turned out like this. Again, folded in half. That is the floral set, the dragonfly set, sorry. This way, from there onward, that way, is the floral set. Beautiful. And then we have the butterfly one. And seeing as how I have this to hand, I'm going to actually clean this off just before I go. I will clean this one off, clean the bright pink off it, and we'll stamp over it with the black, and then I put it on there, and then I've got my reference of what they are, what they look like when they're stamped. So there we go. My clock keeps falling down. Beautiful. Love it. Okay, so, and there's the butterfly set. So yeah, as I've said before plenty of times, all the links and everything to Globeland and whatnot are in the description box, so please click down below and check those out. And yeah, thank you so much to Aviva from Globeland, one of Globeland's representatives, who contacted me and asked me if I would like to collaborate with them. It's been an absolute pleasure. I've loved it. I'm just apologetic that it's taken so long. But yeah, so, and there we go, guys. This about wraps everything up. I hope you've enjoyed the series of Globeland so far, and well, it'll pop up on the end. I'm not sure which way it goes. It'll pop up on the end screen anyway to go and watch the other videos. Please do. I would show you the tag that I made in the last video, but I can't because it's downstairs on my notice board. I loved it that much. I put it downstairs on my notice board. Yeah. But that about wraps it up, guys. So I am going to love you and leave you, and again say a massive thank you to Globeland for wanting to collaborate. And yes, I look forward to playing with these in future videos, and yeah, I look forward to potentially collaborating again. But yes, so take care, guys, stay safe, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.